Hey, so I managed to get my primary manufacturing character down here to nullsec, and I managed to get all of the blueprints necessary for building the this doesn't look like all of them. Let's see here. What happened to the rest of them? I don't think, I was going to say it's all of them necessary for the Drake, except for the Drake body. But did I leave some in? No, I don't have any jobs. So, all right, well. I don't know what I did with them. Okay, so let me find some facilities. Did you bring anything you need to use? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna make some ammo and stuff. It's for your Drake, you could say. First place we're going is to research and copy. All right, that's the first place we're going. So let's go.
Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Am I going to reprocess loot? Well, I hadn't planned on. I mean, okay, so I know that there's calculations. So what Thor's talking about is that some loot is appropriate for selling because it'll get used. Some of it has a higher value reprocessed into its materials than it does to sell it. Now, there's some math involved with that and everything. I don't have the setup to know these things. I know that some people figure it out. I feel like it's probably an awful lot of work that you either just, pick out a few things and reprocess all the rest, or you reprocess nothing. So I don't know the answer to that, but I plan on mining it. Now, one of the things I have to figure out down here is whether or not anybody's going to have cows about me mining on stream, because I will mine on stream, but I wouldn't be able to be with a fleet that cared. Some care, some don't. Some of them look at it like, no, let's mine on stream, and we have our PvP alts standing by so that hopefully we get a fight. And that's how some people look at it. Others look at it as, absolutely, don't show any of it. You're scaring the fuck out of us. And so it can be either or. And so you can do exhumers. Yeah, so I have at least 2 characters that can do exhumers down here, and I have one that can fly an orca or a porpoise. Probably won't do an orca. Orcas are too big a target. Porpoise can do nearly the same for a lot less value. So, all right. I want to take most of these, not all. There's a couple things here that that won't go in here, and can put them here and see about doing research on them. Alrighty. So blueprints owned by me at the current station. And that's interesting. It shows stuff that's in my ship here. I didn't know it would. Okay, so I'm gonna make all of these 1020, but I think I'm first gonna just get the rest of these up to 10. That's only gonna take 2 days. There's not going to be, in the volumes that I'm doing at first, there's not going to be much point in having them all time efficient. Now, there is one thing, though, that could be a benefit, and that'd be a bean counter implant to help with time. What am I snacking on? It's just some crackers. All right, so a little over 2 days, and I'll have pretty much everything on material efficiency. Yeah, actually, that's the very last one, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I could have somebody in Alliance with all the max skills to, you know, help out or whatever. But I'm going to do all this stuff on my own. And all of my characters have research trained up and stuff, so I can be researching these on all my characters. And so, all right. Now, what else can be done at this facility? You know, I got 3 days. All of them are done. I get a lot of, I'll tell y'all, I get a lot of, I don't know, what would it be called? Like, I really enjoy character development and developing characters and molding them into what they're needed and wanted to be and being able to perform. And that's kind of like this, like, so I'm molding these items into what I need and want them to be, so that I can get them up to their highest performance levels along with my character, so that I can manufacture them and be successful. That is something that I enjoy. Some people are motivated by money. Some people are motivated by adulation. Some people are motivated by making accomplishments. And I would say that I'm very motivated by making accomplishments in Eve. In real life, what am I more motivated by? I know for sure when I was younger, it was 100% money. Now, it's not as much about that. Obviously, you want to make money and be, successful and everything, but it's not the same, So, all right, so we can do time here and we can do copying. So, happiness is the best motivator? Yeah, well, but not everybody sees that. There's a lot of people a lot of young entrepreneurs, and I know this because I hung out with a lot of them and everything. They didn't need to be happy. They just needed to make a shit ton of money and maybe be recognized for it if they were narcissistic. And how do I recognize that? Because that was totally me when I was younger. And now it's like, newspaper wants to do an article on me or whatever, and if I was part of a group, let's say, and newspaper wanted to do an article or TV station or something like that, and then I'd be the first to pop up and say, oh, I'll talk. But these days, I'm more like, I'm happy for the accomplishment we made. I do not need to be in the spotlight. And that might be because I get so much spotlight just doing the shows. And so I've got more than enough. I don't need it anymore. So let somebody else have it. So Jack Red's motivated by feet pictures. Should I put my foot up on camera for you? Will that help? I'm not doing it. I know I got your hopes up, but no, I'm not doing it. So, invention, which is what we're going to use copies for, and let's go over to the inventions. Let's see, invention station. I just want to go look. So I'm going to take all these with me. Except for that. How did I miss one? I missed one in my research stuff. Okay. So all this should be at least 10 on material. Sorry for the tease, yeah. Jack Red. Mm-hmm.
Warp drive active.
How's the weather? For Florida, we're all freezing. For some reason, I'm not docking. Did I not hit the dock button?
Docking request accepted.
Guess not. So I don't know what it's 55 here right now. It's been getting freezing every night. I'm going to lose some of my plants for sure. We got a bunch of tropical plants we've been trying to grow. All right. industry, blueprints, and then here's everything I got in here. And oh, but let's see here. We're in the invention station. All right. So, in order to do this run of 60, we need 120 data core and nuclear physics. And then, oh, do I need to skill something? Oh, I do. So, what am I skill in here? It's almost done. Oh, she's almost done with advanced industry. Wow. Advanced industry 5, only got 3 hours left. Am I even going to be able to buy this stuff down here? What is it that I need? Mechanical engineering. It says I have both of those. Minimatar encryption. Buy and train. What, I need hacking and electronic upgrades? Wow. Well, so the Tech 2 stuff is probably going to be secondary to me just doing Tech 1. I think that this stuff's going to have to wait a little bit. So I think the way it's going to be. So so I'm going to leave these over here because I'm going to do invention with them later. And so now this right here, I can't do anything with this. Now all I can do is build it. I actually got this as loot. All right. Well, let's go over to the manufacturing facility. $118 days of just this basic stuff. Now I wonder if I've done any character augmentations. Yeah. So memory and intelligence. And I think that these are probably intelligence and memory. And intelligence and memory. Memory and intelligence. That's why I have those pumped up. So that you can train them faster. I should get her some implants for training, which will cost me $500 million. And then Also, the appropriate bean counter implants. And and those could be even more costly. That'll be for another day. I don't know that I'll be able to get that stuff here. Let's go to the manufacturing. Need a training jump clone? Yeah, well, okay, so I have a training... Do I have a training jump clone? Oh, wait, I don't know. Do I have any jump clones? I do. And memory and intelligence. Oh, no, that's perception and willpower. Well, that's the wrong stuff. I need memory and intelligence. Yeah, that's for perception, and willpower is for, like, weaponry and ship holes. I don't know why I set that up. That's crazy. Such a waste. But yeah, I'll set up a jump clone and it lays for training a jump clone.
Welcome
it's
to
interesting.
The Dragons.
Maybe I should
15s just followed.
Well, I'd say set it up at Jita, but no. Here's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up multiple training jump clones because the BY implants.
Drive active.
So,
Docking request
no, it's not the BY. Maybe it's BC for bean counter. Well, there's a couple of things. So, here's this one. Okay, so the BY 810 is for booster duration edition, and you get a 10% longer on a cerebral accelerator. And so, if you have any to redeem or anything, oh, look at all these skill points I got in here. Shit, this is expiring in 2 days? 1 day? Oh my god. What am I doing? Do I have shit expiring on me? 36 minutes. Oh my god. Are you serious? Okay. 36 minutes. What? Oh my god. I wonder what shit has already fallen off. All right. Let's see here. I guess I am in the pacifier. Who else do I have on this account? Does somebody else want the pacifier? She doesn't need to fly a pacifier. You guys have this problem too? Shit goes transparent when you redeem and you have to wait a minute for it to come back? Right. 2 days. Oh, and all this other stuff. I gotta look and see. And then Evermarks. She doesn't need no Evermarks.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Tuna Spike just followed.
Here, I'm gonna grab all of the skill points here. I obviously haven't been paying attention. Oh my god, I wonder how many other accounts shit's fallen off on. Alright. Let's grab all them skill points. All of a sudden, I just horrified myself.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Cass_Firefox just followed.
Tuna Spy and Firefox. Welcome. Now we know what today's stream is all about. Yeah, Markee losing his shit. So, what kind of... ooh, that put me up to 1.1 million. That was a nice amount of skill points. That's very nice. Like, how far will that get me? It'll get me 1.5. These are big skills. So, you know, yeah, this one's taking 32 days. Yeah, okay. So, okay, I got to see what else is on. I'm getting sidetracked here. I got to see what other characters are on this account. Yeah, this guy right here. He needs to. He's also Sigma grind set, and I need to grab some stuff on him. So the skins and stuff. She's never gonna fly that other stuff. He potentially will fly stuff. So let's look here. And then all of these things. All right, so pacifier. I don't care about these. And then the Evermarks, well, I guess maybe. And then Answer, Viator. God, I wish that I could transfer these to another character. Evermarks. Marshall, he will never fly a Marshall. Well, I don't have another character that'll fly a Marshall on here. Yuli Festival, Apparel Crate, Trinket Crate. Evermarks. Arc, probably never. Wyvern, probably never. Celebration Crate. All right. Redeem all of these. Make sure I open the festival celebration crate. Oh, that's right. That's the one with Plex in it. Thank you for the reminder. Yep, that nice, sweet sound of Plex. Oh, it's a random trinket. What kind of trinket am I getting? Scanner jacker. All right. Apparel crate. I'm gonna look good after this. Mean, I don't know. See, he looks fine in his own way. I'm not sure he needs a suit like that, but I got it, and it's not worth very much. So, all right. Okay, now the I got other stuff. I redeemed a pack of something. I can't remember what it was that had these skins in it. Maybe it was Omega. Says Luke. Says thanks for the discount. You're welcome, buddy. All right. Now, I want all of the skin stuff to go to high sec. I have one character that's been collecting all of it. I don't think I'm ever going to use it all, but that character is in high sec. So, and then maybe these should be in high sec too. I don't know. I don't know what they, you know, will I ever fly a Drake Navy issue out here? I don't know. These are the ones that when you get kill marks, they glow. That's not a bad looking skin. But will I fly a Drake Navy issue? I don't know. Yeah, this shit starts glowing when you have kills or kill marks. Is it kill marks or kills? I'm not sure. But basically, it lets you pull up to somebody else and say, look at me, I'm hot shit. I kill people. Something like that, right? I'm going to redeem it to HiSec, to my HiSec character, because I might end up just selling it. But I keep them on one particular character, and you may not know this, but skins, along with some other things, can be remotely applied. And so this is my Citadel Guard guy. He's my guy who is my spotter in Udema. And so when I have shit going on, you know, I need to fly through Udema and I need to know what's going on and stuff. Well, this is the guy. This guy is the one who hops in here and sees what's going on. So all right. So I think all the rest of this stuff is just going to this guy. There's no cerebral accelerators in here. Often I have cerebral accelerators in these, but there's none. So just all go to him, and they'll all go to my HiSec guy. And then if I'm flying a Drake Navy issue on one of my characters, and I'm going to be flying it more than once, I will be like, oh, let me see if I have any there, and I'll go look in the box. And if I do, then I contract it to that character, and then they can redeem it anywhere in the game from Jita. So, redeem to current station. You can see here I've redeemed some other stuff here too. Oh, now I'm an expert in some systems too. Yeah. Okay, all that's redeemed. Don't need to worry about it anymore. This Plex, I'm also going to put in here. And then, you know, Plex is worth 121 million. The rest of this says it's worth 288. So there's some value in here. Yeah. All right. I'll wait till it's like 1 billion, and then I'll contract it to my other character. I don't know when that'll be. A year from now? All right, back to the manufacturing. Dallas. So I have a 49-inch monitor. You have a 48-inch, and I have a 50-inch. And the minimum specs, I mean, anything that'll run 4K. So, any video card that'll run 4K. But if you're going to have a monitor that's that expensive, you want a nice video card. All right. I got to remove, got some of the stuff here. So, okay, we are at the production. I just want to look here. This one can go up in here for sure. There's nothing more that can be done to that other than produce it. So it's going to cost me 4.4 million. No, 4,400 to make it, and they sell for 4,300. No, they sell for 37,000. Okay. Are people actually buying them at that? Oh, they are. Wow. But, okay, so I look at that and I go, wow, they're making 9 times on their money. But the fact is like, okay, but how many are people buying? They've sold 6 of them this day. So what did they make in profit? They made 140,000.
You, sir, rock.
Fragile Hard Ass just subscribed.
It's not very much money. So, yeah. Fragile Hard Ass. How's it going, buddy? All right. So, 7, huh? How about 1,000 gold to everybody here in your honor? So thank you. And then we can see what Dolly is thinking that your Twitch avatar might be looking like today. So anyway, so while they're making huge profit margin, they're not making very much money whatsoever. There's not enough volume. If there was a whole bunch of volume, they'd be doing better. But that's why they're able to charge more too, is because nobody else is making them, because there's no money in it. So, and the ones that are on the market here, in those quantities, they probably produced them. So, yeah. So, Fragile Hard Ass. I don't know. I mean, that's what it came up with. That, oh, you're like glass, man, or ice. Yeah, it does look fragile. All right, I shall put that up into our Discord, and if you are wanting to get a copy of it, it's in the images up in our Discord. You're welcome to have it. It's all yours, buddy. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. All right, auto targeting. 6,800, and they're going for 39,000. Yeah, so I'll end up doing a run of, I don't know what kind of volume there would be. In all honesty, there's no, they have sold in the past and then they stopped, so that's very interesting. Why were they selling in the past out here and then stopped? They just completely stopped. So I'd do a run of like 20 of them. Oh man. And set them at this. But see, that's not very much money. So I'd be putting them up as a favor. That's kind of what I'd be doing. Is like helping to stock the market. Ballistic control. 128,000 and sells for 129,000. No, sells for 100,000. Okay, wait a second. How is that? How do they get it so cheap? Do you think that they're getting them as loot? Because that is below my cost. My cost would be 128,900 to build. And structure roll bonus is only minus 1%. So maybe they're getting them as loot. Heavy missile launchers. 67,000 and 57,000. Oh, 70,000. But still, come on, 721 of them? And really, they're building them for 67,000? I mean, this material efficiency is all the way up here. Is there another station that's getting better bonuses? Because I'm not seeing the profit in this. So,
Welcome to the Dragons.
Crawsy Crawfish just followed.
This will all be stuff that that just because I'm in Null doesn't mean the market's going to be better for me than going, hauling stuff to Jita. And I don't know what this stuff's going for in Jita, but some of this stuff, like there's not enough money in it, and they must have manufactured them to have 721 of them. They must have. And why are they putting them at the same price? Maybe it's the same person posting them and he wants this one to sell out before this one? I don't know. Large shield extenders. Now these, I would say that there's probably a market for them. 73,000 and 106. Now see, that's a proper market. Oh, and they're selling for 579. Woo-wee. Shit. That is some profit. All right. And there's only a couple of them. Yeah. Make the T2 version? Well, I can. I mean, I got to have the stuff to do it. But yes, I could do the T2 version as well. Now, we talked a little bit about that I'm using salvage. 761 and 894. Yeah, it's actually a lot more. God, and that price. Wow. That's like going to the gas pump during gas shortage. And my sanguine harvester, probably I'll just build it for myself. 11.9 million, and it sells for 8. There's none here. I would build one and put it up, for 17 million, something like that. Make a little bit on it. So what is this? Cryoprotectant solution. Where does that come from? Planetary industry. Yeah, okay. So, all right. Well, that's kind of the stuff here. And so, but I do have some blueprint needs. And why in blueprints does it only show Caldari Galante frigates? Is there actually stuff around here? That's only showing me what's on the market. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I have no idea if that's a good price. I probably am going to bring stuff down. There's no other blueprints here. There is some 10 million for that. Oh my God, my computer locked up again. Man, oh man. All right, that's this episode.